Hi, first grade. Today is lesson 82 for phonics. We're going to start with a warm-up that I've never done before, but I'm excited about it because we're going to get our punching arms ready. Are you ready to do that? So I have our alphabet accent deck, and so I want you to stand up and we are going to karate punch as we say accented syllables. So remember, accented syllables are louder, longer, and higher. So, like if I showed you this card, the second syllable would be accented. So we're going to say the first letter A, kind of soft. And what comes after A in the alphabet? B, right? And it is going to be accented because it has this little mark. So when I show you this card, we're going to say A, B. You're going to punch with the accented letter. Okay, so again, this would be A, B. Ready to go? Let's do some more. Okay, B, C, C, D. Remember, make it a little louder and higher. D, E, E, F, F, G, G, H, H, I, J, J, K, K, L, L, M, M, N, N, O, O, P, P, Q, Q, R, R, S, S, T, T, U, U, V, V, W, W, X, X, Y, Y, Z. Very good. So the next time that we do this, I might shuffle them up so they won't be in order. Great job with your punching arms. Okay, we're going to get started with our new skill. So in our last lesson, we learned how to divide a word with the VCV pattern. So we're going to try some more of those words today. All right, so I have 3 words written on my board. So let's look at this first word. What should we do before coding the word? We're going to look for suffixes or final stable syllables. Are there any suffixes or final stable syllables? No, there are not. So next we'll look for some obvious coding. Do you see any digraphs or combinations? Combination ER needs an arc. Very good. What should we do next? We're going to find the vowels. How many vowels do you see in this word? 2. Which letters are they? I and E. So we are going to put the vowels and divide. There is 1 consonant in between. So we are going to divide after the first vowel. Very good job remembering that. Okay, so this is a VCV pattern. Which syllable is usually accented? The first or the second? The first, good job, accent mark. And the I is open and accented, so it should be coded with a macron. Good. A macron above the I. And our E is part of a combination. Can you help me read this word? Fiber. Fiber. Very good. Let's try a few more words, okay? Are there any suffixes? No. Final stable syllables? No. Do you see any obvious coding? Me neither. How many vowels are in this word? This word has 2 vowels, I and U. Oops. I and U. There is 1 consonant, so this is a vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. Where do I divide? After the first vowel. And which syllable is accented, the first or the second? The first, very good. So now we will code our vowels. This I is open and accented, so it gets a macron, very good. And what about this U? A brevy, it's going to say minus. Minus is that word. So now that we know the VCV pattern using A and I, let's work with it using E. So again, look at this third word. Are there any suffixes? No. Any final stable syllables? No. And so we are going to, any obvious coding? Combinations or digraphs? Yep. Combination ER needs an arc. I almost missed it until I looked again. So now we'll look for the vowels. The E's are vowels with 1 consonant in between, another VCV pattern. We will divide after the first vowel. The first syllable is accented. What should I put above this E? It is open and accented. Good. A macron. The second E is already coded since it's part of a combination. Can you help me read this word? Fever. Fever. Very good. All right. We are going to practice coding a few more words, and then we will get started on our worksheet. I am going to pause this and write my words on the board. All right, I added 3 lines of coding that we will practice with before we go to our worksheet. So let's look at the first word. What do you see that needs coding? First off, this C needs a K back. There is combination OR, says or, and digraph CH, says ch. Can you help me read this word? Sk or ch. Scorch. Very good. Let's move on to the second line. We have 2 words here. I, consonant E. This says fire. And over here, I see digraph CK. Underline the digraph, cross out the C. The U needs a brevy. This word says truck. Truck. So the phrase was fire truck. Very good. And our last word, we need a K back on the C. No other obvious coding. So I look and I see 2 vowels, 2 I's. There is 1 consonant in between. This is a VCV pattern that we've been talking about. So we're going to divide after the first vowel. We always accent that first syllable. So this I is open and accented, so it needs a macron. This I gets a brevy. Help me read this word. Crisis. Crisis. Very good. Now join me for our worksheet.